Hello my dear students, I hope you all are doing well. I am Anju Sharma, your English literature teacher. This video is for class 5, topic poem followed by chapter number 5. The name of the poem is Louder Than a Clap of Thunder. And this video is Louder Than a Clap of Thunder Part 2. This poem has been taken from your English Literature course book, New Mulberry. Let's start our today's class. In this video class, we are going to discuss the question answers from this poem. The name of the poem, children, you know, Louder Than a Clap of Thunder. So here are the question answers. You can see on the screen, your right hand side questions are given there and left hand side answers are there. So our first question is, I am going to read these lines first, then we'll read the question. Louder than a cannon roars, louder than a giant's rattle, that's how loud my father snores. On the basis of these lines, we are having some questions. So our first question is exercise number 2, part 1. What are the two sounds described in these lines? So children, answer of this question is the two sounds described in these lines are the roar of the cannons and the giant's rattle. Okay, the two sounds described in these lines are the roar of the cannons and the giant's rattle. Clear? Now come to question number 2. Question number 2 is here. Why does the poet list these sounds? Why does the poet list these sounds? So our answer is, the poet lists these sounds to make a comparison between the noises. He wants to stress on how loud his father snores. Come to question number 3. Which other word in the poem is a synonym for giant? Children, you know giant. What do you mean by giant? Giant is an imaginary creature. Okay. So the answer of this question is ogre. Clear? Now see, same exercise, question number 2, B part is there. Read these lines, listen these lines. Louder than an ogre grumbles as he stumbles through his cave, louder than stampeding cattle. So children, on the basis of these lines, questions are, our first question is, which two words in these lines describe moments? Well, two words are stumbles and stampeding. Our next question is, which word best to describe the ogre, clumsy or sure-footed? Yes, you know the answer. Our answer is clumsy. Clumsy means moved in an awkward way. So come to third question. Circle the 3 words that rhyme most closely with kettle and rattle. So here are the words given below: bottle, battle, kettle, prattle, skittle, wettle and tattle? Our answer is bettle, prattle and tattle. Clear? Come to question number 3. Question number 3 is, of all these sounds listed in the poem, which one do you think would be the loudest? Give a reason for your choice. So our answer is, I think a cannon roaring would be the loudest because a cannon uses lots of gunpowder to launch a projectile. Now come to question number 4. What do you think makes this poem humorous? Well, our answer is, the poet uses imaginary as well as real life sounds and compares them with his father's nose, which makes it very funny. So students, our next topic is hyperbole. See the spelling of hyperbole, Hyperbole. Children, we pronounce this as a hyperbole. Read these lines louder than a knight in armor jumping from a 10-foot wall. These lines are example of exaggeration. In fact, the entire poem is hyperbolic. Do you know what is hyperbole? Hyperbole is the use of exaggeration while speaking or writing. Exaggeration means to show something as being louder, larger, better or more important than it actually is. So student, listen, let us try using hyperbole to play a question and answer game. Let your teacher begin with a statement and you ask a question. The teacher answers using hyperbole. Then all of you can take turns to make statements and use hyperbole in your answer. Have a laugh. This exercise is, I am reading from your book, page number 81. So here is one example of hyperbole. Teacher, my brother is tall. Class, how tall is he? Now teacher is saying, he is taller than the tallest giraffe. Can it be possible? No, this is exaggeration only. Now next example, student, the film I watched was so long. Class, how long was it? Now student is given the answer, it was longer than a road that winds up a mountain. So this is exaggeration only. So see student, on same page our exercise is there. After you take turns at the game, try writing some hyperbole of your own. Some examples have been given in italics. Use your imagination and write. It doesn't matter if your lines do not rhyme. So our first example is softer than a dash. Now in a bracket it is given a sound from nature, a gentle breeze. So what will be the answer? Softer than a falling leaf. Number 2, softer than a dash, a sound made by an animal, an ant's tiny sneeze. Softer than a singing of fleas. Third is softer than a dash, a sound from an imaginary creature or a character from a book or TV program. So, softer than a unicorn's gallop or a dozen mime artists mime artist speeches. Now last one, number 4, softer than a dash, a person doing work, a baker, a gardener, a policeman, a teacher, etc. Softer than a shushing librarian. That's how softly my friend speaks. Clear, children? I hope, students, you have understood the complete poem, its explanation, summary, word meanings, and question answers. So, we are ending up with today's class. So, here is a time for your assignment. Your assignment is do all the exercises in your mulberry book. If the sufficient space is given in the book, you do the exercises in your book. Second, learn and write question answers in your mulberry notebook in very neat and clean handwriting. Learn and write question answers in your mulberry notebook. Clear? So thank you, my dear students, for watching till the end. We will meet soon in another video class with a new chapter. Have a nice day, children. Take care.